Hello my friends, please enjoy listening to the short story. Title: My boyfriend of 7 years suddenly ghosted me. I'm 24, and I've been with my boyfriend since I was 17. That's a quarter of my life and almost my entire adult life. He's the only person I've ever been with. Everything seemed perfect. We never had any major arguments, and our relationship was great, or so I thought. One day, we were cuddling on the couch, and the next, he completely disappeared. He blocked me on everything. At first, I was terrified, thinking he might be hurt, dead, or in an accident. I later found out from a mutual friend that he moved halfway across the country. He's alive but doesn't want to talk to me. It's been 3 weeks now, and I don't know what to do. Should I try to find him? Give him time? I don't want to seem obsessive, but this is so confusing and hurtful. We were together for 7 years. I need closure, even if it's something harsh like, "You are ugly, I never loved you. I have found somebody else." Anything. Is that too much to ask? I can't just discard 7 years like a used yogurt cup. I don't know what I did wrong. I didn't cheat. I always tried to be kind and caring. I wasn't a financial burden either. I paid for my own things and half of everything. I keep thinking about what could have gone wrong. I had a tough childhood and still have scars from self-harm. Maybe he found my scars ugly or thought I was too depressed, but he could have talked to me about it. I would have understood. Now both he and our mutual friend have blocked me. I'm just sad, confused, and don't know what to do. 3 weeks might not seem long, but I'm hoping he'll change his mind. I just don't know how to handle this. Update. Now, over 4 weeks later, he contacted me again, and we agreed to talk face to face at my place. He told me he simply panicked and ran away. Apparently, I was asking too many questions about the future, if he ever wanted to get married, what he thought about children, etc. I also pushed him a lot to finally finish his degree and get a job. His main source of income is still his parents. He said he just couldn't handle it, saw his life as being over, and needed to get away from it all. Then he started blaming his friend, who convinced him that he was wasting his 20s on just one girl. That same friend apparently also got him a job, which is why he moved hundreds of miles away. That job didn't work out, and he got fired after a few weeks. I guess that's why he's back now. I asked him why he didn't at least talk to me and how hurt and worried I was. He said that he didn't want to make me cry and that he didn't really want to break up. He wanted to prove that he could succeed at that job and then come back to me. Overall, a lot was said. We talked for over 2 hours, but that's the gist of it. He must have apologized 100 times, telling me how stupid he was to let his friend influence him. One kindergarten-like logic stuck with me. He said, "We never broke up." I never said that I wanted to break up. We just took a break. In my mind, that sounded like, you didn't say uno, we're still together. He basically promised me heaven on earth if we got back together. Breakfast in bed every morning, he'd do all the chores, what have you. He also swore that there was nobody else, that he slept with nobody else. In the end, he asked if he could stay because he hasn't been paid from that job, used all his money, and has nowhere else to go. His parents live too far away, and he is on bad terms with that friend who got him the job. I felt a bit bad, but I told him no. That I needed to process and think about everything. I did, however, agree to store some of his boxes to free up his car. So, that's where I'm at now. Sitting alone in my apartment with his boxes. One of them smells really bad, like moldy clothes. Maybe I'll wash those tomorrow for him at least. Now I need to think about what to do with all of this, what to do with myself. Part of me still loves him. We had so many great moments together before that. He helped me through a lot. He helped me get away from my abusive mother and stepfather. He is the man I wanted to marry, maybe have children with. This is only my side of the story, too. I don't know everything he has to go through mentally. I can understand panicking. I don't know. I want to thank everyone who took the time to read all of this. It felt good to write it all down. I went no contact with my mother and stepfather and don't have a lot of friends because I'm a bit shy and not that outgoing. I don't have a lot of people to talk to about this.